Next topic, it doesn't get any easier. FGM, which again, we had a Michigan case, and now the whole country is aware of it. Remember, the federal law has been on the books for 15 years. I've never known of a prosecution until somebody went after the case in Michigan. When they did, they found out that the doctor was associated with other doctors, associated with clinics, associated with parents who have now been indicted who came from Minnesota. So the message is that there's hundreds of thousands of young girls who have experienced FGM, and we didn't know about it. And now there's a state of Michigan law in reactionary mode. If there had been no indictment, the legislature in Lansing would not have gotten in front of the TV cameras, likely, and passed a law that's 3 times more penalizing than the federal crime. Thank God they did that, but the point is that the medical community in Michigan for 40 years has been the reception place for so many medically trained, Sharia-compliant doctors from Syria and other parts of the Middle East, that the medical community in Michigan is a Sharia Muslim Brotherhood hotbed. These are people who have enough money to be doctors. They have enough money to come here. They have enough money to send their daughters and their sons to medical school in America and become part of the medical community. They've been here long enough to be upstanding members of the community. They're in commissions, economic development commissions. The governor appoints them. They are a big part of daily life here. Well, somehow or other, this FGM's been going on for a long time, and they've been big enough and powerful enough that nobody knows about it. So think about that. That's really an indictment of a lot of things going on in America, particularly in Michigan. Obviously, this is a very dangerous behavior. It happens, among other reasons, to control women, to control female sexuality, certainly to preserve family honor. Somehow it's a preparation for marriage. I don't think I figured that one out. And it has physical, sexual, and psychological problems. The physical problems should be obvious, although I don't know that those of us that are not associated with it can understand the degree of that. You have long-term physical problems. You have psychological problems. And so think about the numbers of people in America and in Michigan who have been subjugated to that, either here or sent back home for the operation and come back. The psychological consequences include depression and PSD. It also includes fear of intercourse leading to the physical violence for women who are disobedient. So you have a cycle here. You have a young daughter who goes through FGM. She grows up, she has psychological problems, she's disobedient. In marriage related to the fear of intercourse. And of course, she's disobedient, so she can be damaged yet again through violence. So this is a terrible indictment, and it's part of Sharia.